Vincenzo Nibali, Dan, he put up a good fight, couldn't quite reel in Carapaz in the end.
No, there was nothing he could do about it. But for me, that second place cements even more just what an incredible athlete and cyclist and ambassador for the sport in his own country he's been, really. Because he's been on top of the sport for so long. I think, 10 years he's been competing for the win at a Grand Tour, and he's still right up there. And people keep writing him off, saying he's not as good as he used to be. And he was up there in the Tour last year, let's not forget, before he had that crash on Alpe d'Huez, and that sort of wiped the rest of his season out. And you think, well, he's probably not going to come back after that at 34 years of age. And he is, he's a minute and 5 seconds off of winning yet another Grand Tour, his fifth. And the consistency that he's had over the years, not just in Grand Tours, but also in one-day races, and the two are increasingly becoming separated over as time goes by. He's so impressive to watch. He just gets it right all the time. He just never seems to slip up.
Have we seen Vincenzo Nibali's last big chance of winning a Grand Tour?
I wouldn't say no. Now? I wouldn't write him off till he retires. I thought maybe we had before, but this Giro, he's come back. He's been in if you take Carapaz out of it, it would have been a phenomenal performance, wouldn't it? Because he would have gone away on the Mortirolo. Landa and Movistar wouldn't have ridden behind. Landa would have probably gone with him. And this would have become a two-race battle, between him and Landa. So, at the end of the day, he had a fantastic Giro d'Italia. In his performance in isolation, Carapaz was stronger. So it made his performance look like he wasn't at the level he was 3 or 4 years ago. But he was, and I think it was just that Carapaz, we can't take anything away from the fact he was by far and away the strongest rider.
And Carapaz had that buffer to defend the whole time, so he was able to ride slightly defensively. But what was wonderful about Nibali is he was always attacking. He was always giving it a go, and he never quite managed to drop the main contenders, but he was never giving up. And I remember you saying near the start, Bradley, about he pulled level with Roglic and just gave him a look and then dropped back again. And you said he was probably holding his breath at that stage. He was probably dying inside, but he wanted to make it look like he wasn't even breathing and outbluff him. But then to see on the stage 20 in the final climb yesterday, the pain that was written on his face, there was no bluffing anymore. There was no wall built up. This was just raw aggression and desperation to win this race. And that in itself, I think, should be celebrated, even though he couldn't do it in the end. The way he tried to do it was beautiful to watch.